This is Declares Delight for Life. Hi, I'm Andrea, the Sensible Lady, co-founder, co-founder, and CEO of Declares Delight for Life. Sorry about that. My dinner bell decided to ring. So something funny always comes up. And I put the sensible in sensible and help you declutter the clutter in your life. You know, this is dinner time. We all have that go on. And I'm here to talk about how to have a simplified life. I'd like you to think of having a simplified life tonight is that I'm going to provide some keys for you to like open a door for yourself in your life that you may have never heard of or thought of before that may seem simple but could be life changing for you because I know for a lot of you guys out there, life can be very complicated. We live in a somewhat complicated world. We have the internet, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have Pinterest, we have several different kinds of platforms, we have podcasts that are vying for our attention. Let's see, we have traditional TV, we have direct TV, we have Comcast, we have, how can I say it? We look at computer screens all day. We have a lot of different kinds of programs we have to learn. And then we try to have family time and deal with our spirituality of what we believe in. And that takes time. And there are so many things vying for our life, and our life seems so complicated. Sometimes we don't know which direction to turn, and we feel like we have so many obstacles in our way, and we wonder, how do we work through those obstacles? How do we deal with all this complication? And the one thing I do know for myself, having done, as if some of you may know, I've dealt with a lot of complication in my own life. I weighed 494 pounds. I've dealt with a lot of issues in my life. But the holy thing is, yes, I have lived a very complicated my life, but I have come to the point in my life that one of the things I have learned is that when one's life seems complicated, you learn to boil it down to its very essence of what things are. And when you can do that, you open the door to a simplified life. And what I'd like to reveal to you right now is I want you to think about something and think about it a little bit. You don't have to think hard. Think about your life. Yeah, think about your life. You know, where in your life can you simplify it? What obstacles do you deal with? What obstacles can you let go of? What are some things you can let go of that you don't have to carry around anymore? You know, that is one of the first steps to simplifying your life, of realizing that sometimes that there are things in our life that are not necessary, that we think they are, but they're really not. They just are there because sometimes we've just got caught up in like a squirrel cage. Around and around we go, but we don't know where we're going to stop. But if you stop, then you realize, you know what? I got choices I can make. And those choices allow me to look at, you know, what's really important. To me, what's really important is family, community, those around you who love you. and who are positive. Think about those things and apply that to simplifying your life. Because if you can do that, that's definitely a first key in that door to opening up your life to a simplified life. Two, what I also want you to think about is, are there things that are negative in your life that you think that you can't deal with, that you can't face, that you have a hard time with? Have you ever thought about looking at them instead of going around them? I know for myself, I went around and around with my weight issue for years. I mean, I spent 31 years in a program and spent 20 years in and out of relapse, and even heavy as a child and morbidly obese and extremely depressed and dealt with suicide attempts and ran from life. But then when I stopped and realized, you know what, there was a better way of dealing with things, that instead of running from things, I turned around and I faced them. I know it's going to take courage on your part, but if you want to simplify life, if you have a little courage, you can face them. And you know what? Those feelings you have, that when you face them, are so wonderful. They'll just warm your heart beyond belief. And when your heart is warmed beyond belief, then you'll be able to say to yourself that no matter what, you will be able to do whatever you want in life, and life will be so much better. And I know for myself, life is so much better. And three, what I would also like you to look at is that no matter what that goes on in your life, that life is what you make of it. And when you realize life is what you make of it and not what you're not about, then you are what you are. And, you know, for me, when I got off the squirrel cage, I was able to make a difference in my life. And I want you to realize for yourself that no matter what, life itself will improve and you will have a great life, because I know I am having a great life no matter what that comes into it. And no matter what that comes into it, I will have an organized life. I will have a life that's made up of opportunities that will happen, because you know what? We make our own opportunities happen. And I want you guys to see that out there. You make your own opportunities. And when you make your own opportunities, you see things happen in your life that you never saw happen, that you never thought would happen in your life. And I want you to think about all that, because opportunity knocks like a door. And when you open that door, on the other side of that door is a life that you probably have dreamed about. And I know for myself, I'm going to have a life I've always dreamed of, because I do work hard at what I do. But when you work hard, yeah, you get tired sometimes, but the payoff is so big, it leads to a simplified life, because a lot of folks believe in you, and you have a lot of people and a lot of positive energy around you. And that definitely simplifies my life because I surround myself with positive people. And positive energy is what simplified life is definitely all about. And I want you guys to realize that having a simplified life is positive energy. And the keys to all of this is that you're realizing that no matter what comes up in life, that you can believe in yourself, and we can all believe in ourselves and have an organized life that is beyond our wildest dreams. And with that, I wish you a great declares delight for life. Have hope and peace and tranquility and love and compassion, and let there be light in your eyes. And I just want to let you know that transform to you is coming to you really quickly, and it's going to be happening real soon. And be watching for it in the next couple of days, and we're going to have it ready for you. And it's going to be a transformation and decluttering. I definitely should say decluttering for you is great and is special. And I'll be offering it to you at a special rate just for you guys. And no matter what in life, you are all very special to me because you've been a part of me for a long time. And I want you part of me for much longer. Have peace, have tranquility, and have love and compassion in your heart. And with that, I wish you a great night.